How's it going? You know, I was asked to do this video a couple nights ago and I completely forgot. And don't mind the dogs barking or the weed whacker. I'm sitting outside. Good morning. How's everybody doing? No, I don't know where Shane is this morning. Figured I'd come up for a little while, probably about an hour or so, and then so how's everybody doing this Saturday morning? Yeah, I think so too, Doc. Hi, Crisis. How's it going? Yeah, I'm on my second cup of coffee. I know a couple people are live right now. Who knows, Doc? Who knows? Good morning, Elliot. How you doing? Maybe Shane needed to be pulled up by his ears. That's cool, Crisis. Good morning, Big Matt. How's it going? Yeah, we made coffee a while ago. It was a rough night for me with the baby. I wasn't sure if she was gonna make it through the night, to be honest. Yeah, I'll go over and check them out, Tracer, when we're done. Yeah, I like seeing how people edit them, but my whole thing is I ain't gonna spend my, I mean, I played around with the video editor on my one video. And we had to upload some more videos from my YouTube to the laptop. But plus, I want to check out and see how much external hard drive is, so then I can put it all in there. Does anybody got any plans for today? I know I gotta pick up some stuff outside and probably measure some boards and see if we have a couple that are the great length to put up at Dad's ground blind. Supposed to rain here tomorrow and Monday. That sounds like a lot of fun, Doc. I don't know how to surf, but sitting on the beach would be, on the ocean would be nice. We could go do it, but I either have to drive to Maine, probably Cape Cod, I think somewhere in New Jersey you can too. I'm not sure. I know there's a couple of beaches in Maine you can go to. Oh, that's cool. The 6th, I go to my orthopedic to more than likely set up surgery on my right knee. And on the 7th, I have to go for a CT scan of my abdomen to see if there's any tumors in my kidneys or my bladder. Hey, Frostbite, how's it going? Which I'm praying there isn't, but I know there's definitely something going on because they're constantly nauseous. I tried sleeping in this morning, but I mean, we kind of did. 6 or whatever. But baby woke me up. I think it was 6:30. Oh, you're welcome, Graces. Like I said, I'll check out your videos after. Good morning, Nick. How's it going? I think our high 80-degree weather is gone for this summer. I mean, shows are going to be 83 for today, but with it getting down in the 50s at night, doesn't warm cool up very much. Yeah, I still got to look into whale. I told Mom that it'd be cool to get some just to raise for meat and stuff. Because from what I noticed, they grow pretty quick. The one time I was looking up to have stuff shipped here, said that they would go to our local post office. I'm not sure why they couldn't be delivered right here by UPS or something. Oh wow, that's cool that they lay eggs that early. I mean, our chicken's really inconsistent. The turkeys, not so much. I haven't looked up to see how often typically they lay eggs. Whether it's daily or every couple of days. So turkeys lay about 2 eggs a week, so that seems normal then if that's what they're laying. What I find cool with turkeys is they can actually lay eggs to where they could raise babies without having a tom turkey. So I thought that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna check it again, Nick, because this was like a couple years ago. I forget what the heck I was gonna order. I think it was like the Polish chickens or something, or the black chickens. Because those are pretty cool that the skin of the chicken is actually black. So I thought it'd be cool to try some of those. Alright, Nick. Good morning, Mom. Kinda wondering if Shane's internet went out again. So I know the other night he got booted out. How you doing this morning, Mom? Good morning, Kenneth. How you doing this morning? Is there a fishing tournament today? That it is, Mom. I'm sure he'll be back. He hasn't posted anything on his community page. That's why I'm wondering if his internet is out again. It's cool, Kenneth. I know there's been a lot of fishing tournaments going on. Hi, CK. How you doing? And yes, my partner in crime is missing. He probably decided to be lazy and take the weekend off from his the morning show. Or his internet's out. Never know. I know he said he wanted to switch to the one, I think it was that Tesla put out. I mean, we live out in the country as well. I mean, we're not super, like, in town to where you can have, like, Time Warner or something, but have more problems with that internet that they have up there is crazy. There's a link if anybody'd like to come up. Well, yeah, that's why I was thinking his internet is down because, like, if he decides not to do the morning show, a lot of times he'll post it on his community page unless his internet's out. Then he has no way of posting it, typically not even from his phone. Hey, Steven, how's it going? You type art, Nightbot will drop your link. That's cool, Steven. I haven't been to a flea market in years. When I lived in North Carolina, they used to have a huge one. Take you all day just to walk through it. I know you find some cool stuff at flea markets. What do you have at your booth? I like going and looking at like all the, like a lot of times you can find antique furniture. I went to this big one they had in Texas, and they had all kinds of stuff there. You bring your car in, get new tires put on. They had this one place where you could buy beds that they use almost like a twisted stick to make the railings for the headboard and footboard. Back then when we went, we had gone down to pick up a bunch of hydraulic lifts. We had to pick 6 of them up and bring them up here. Because he was part owner of the hydraulic lift company, and I want to say it's Fort Worth. I can't remember offhand what the name of the lifts were back then, because a lot of times they change the names of them. Wayne came up on panel for a little while last night. He said he's been tired lately. I can relate to that because that's how I've been feeling myself. Hopefully they're not too much of a mess out there. There's we'll have to take the four-wheeler and the wagon back to pick it up. I know I gotta bring that table and the chairs out. I ain't worried about those at this second. Yeah, because that one section ladder has to come out. That's part of the scaffolding. The metal, the metal grates have to come out too. That's over in the path. What do you plan on doing for today, Mom? Run! Stop stepping on your sister. Yeah, I linked mine and Shane's together for the intro. And outro. Just because I was playing around with the video editor to see how that works. Then I do on with Canva and see what kind of stuff that I can make with that. Because I thought about redoing my banner. Steven at Mr. Boots and Bounty made me my banner. How George is coming over. Yeah, that's why I asked you to do it. I didn't even know that I had a video editor on my laptop. Or OBS for that matter. When the other night my cam wasn't working, but figured that out. If it wasn't for Rich, I probably wouldn't have. Because to be honest, I never really looked at all the programs that are on my laptop, and I've had it since 2015. My Friday night stream? Give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'll go check out um there's a link for Elliot. I don't know why they have it below Thursday. Friday morning's above that. But there's a link for Friday nights. For Freaky Friday. Because the morning one is there. Just had to scroll down a little. Because I haven't made any of them unlisted or private lately. Except one. Well, your audio always sounds good to me, Elliot. You're not too loud, but you're not too soft. To me, the volume of your mic is good. And there's no echoing or anything like that from it. But I know you know more about your mic and how you want it to sound. I mean, I have a headset that I could use that only uses for gaming with the mic on that, but I haven't checked to see how that would sound. Okay, everybody. Good morning, Ryan. You still going fishing? I'd probably go fishing, but I still haven't gotten my fishing license, being it expired last month. You go to the beach at all, Ryan? Yeah, if I go fishing when it's super hot, I have to go to a place where I can jump in and get cooled off. Because I've had heat stroke a couple times and actually passed out. Hi guys, how's it going? They don't go to the beach very often, Ryan, if it's been a few weeks. I couldn't even tell you last time I went to beach. I know it's been quite a few years. But with having a pool, I don't know. I just don't go because mainly we can just, go in the pool. I mean, it's not the same as going to a beach. The last time I went to the one we normally go on Sacandaga Lake, I don't know, just a bunch of punks. Can't even enjoy going fishing on there anymore unless you find the codes to go back in. There's people fly by you, driving over your line. Of course, they don't take into consideration that fish line can get stuck in your lower unit and tear your motor right out. But yet they still do it. Alright, Elliot. Good morning, Crystal. How you and John feeling today? Yeah, see, if I went to the coast, I'd probably have to make sure that I had like 500 to $1,000 on me because I'd want to sit there and eat uh, clams and oysters, lobster tail, crab legs, all the expensive stuff. Yeah, we made some homemade pickled eggs, guys. Really good. See, I've checked out the lager before. I don't know, just a lot different taste than like a regular beer. There's a lot of them out there, Ryan. Even in real life or on here, you have to watch the company that you keep. Guys, he was up on my panel for a little while last night. And then he normally does his lives sometimes at noon, sometimes it's like around dinner time. He really don't have like a set time, I don't think. I think he just goes live. Yeah, I don't watch much football anymore, Ryan. I used to watch it on Sunday long night. Yeah, I know that definitely a hard thing, especially, when it's 5 o'clock at night, It's like 10 p.m. UK time. That's what's hard with me because I go live at 9:30 every night. And that's 2:30 across the pond, so 2:30 a.m. I mean, if it goes at noontime, it's not so bad for being across the pond. Like I said, I think Wayne just pops up when he wants to. Like me, I schedule mine, so yeah, I know. There's like no in between time a lot of the times. Good morning, Elliot.
Good morning, Tasha.
Good morning, Tasha. I'm doing all right.
Oh, okay, that's not me. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay. I echoed there for a minute, threw me off. I know I closed the browser out because I got to have it. As soon as I go to the little blue bar, it says go, continue as they are or whatever. I forget the thing now. I go up there and close that thing out now. I'm so used to, going in the backside. And, like I said, in our community, we, like me and you, like if you're going to go live, you send me an email, me and you go on the backside and we talk a little bit. And
I do that once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jane and I normally do. I always email them the link, so we're normally back there for like maybe 5-10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's running late.
I kind of like going back there even after the show, hanging in, because we kind of let our hair down and talk about things that you remember. Me, you, and Shane was on the backside. I think. Yeah, I like that stuff. We do that all the time in the firearm side, reloading side. But good to see you, ladies and gentlemen, over in the side chat. Hope you're all having a good morning. Good to see you, Ryan. Gaza, good to see you.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Shane since Thursday night.
Wow. Must be internet again. Huh.
Well, that's what I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping maybe later he'll message me or call me on Instagram or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hear you better too. Your internet's a little bit better this morning. Your speed. I was having a little trouble last night. You were kind of fading in and out a little bit with audio on me. And
It happens because like I said, I
Okay.
use an extender for Mom's Ethernet.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You ever thought about doing a hardwire, Tasha?
I can't because the internet's in my mom's house, so I run an Ethernet cable from hers to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have
Okay, I
the
got you.
extender. So a lot of times the signal like fluctuates in and out, even though that it's hardwired into her mode.
Right. Okay. I haven't even. I'm on a slab. I haven't even ran mine. I bought, I think, 75 foot of Cat 6. Luckily, I did Cat 6 because it takes it for fiber optic. I got it run up over the door here, run down my kitchen, up along the what they call pass through wall I'm working on to try to be able to see between the living room and kitchen. And
Yeah,
I got it run down the hall, run at the top of my bedroom, and then over into my bedroom. So I haven't even hardwired it, through the attic like I need to. And
yeah,
I used to stream on the Wi-Fi here, and it did good. I was shocked at the strong signal. Of course, my house is not that large either. It's 1435, I think. It's going to be about 19 to 2000 when I close the garage in for a living room eventually.
that's
Hopefully,
cool.
I done went down. I just got on here and then went down, drank a whole cup of coffee this morning. I'm not a morning person, guys. It takes me a little bit to get awake to talk. Yeah, good to see you, Gaza. And we used to have when I worked in sales years ago, we had a manager used to tell us, uh, he, he would say, "Hey guys, if you're late for work and you can't even get your day started off right, don't the rest of your day is not going to be worth it. You know what?" and
Yeah,
but that's what salesmen are. But it's funny. I used to get up at 5:30 and 6 with my chocolate lab every morning for like 3.5 years and drink a huge cup of coffee. Boy, I had no problem. We'd sit out there in the garage, me and Randy Wood, and we'd drink coffee at 30 degrees, below freezing.
yeah,
I don't have the doors. I got the two-car carport closed in. Well,
right.
not closed in, but it's got a wall on the right side.
Good morning, Janet. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, Janet Homestead. Where are you? I like that name. Is it Janet or Jeanette? Some people call it Jeanette. I do know. I have a
Um,
friend. Looks like
I
Janet.
think Janet.
In American speak, I had a friend named Janet years ago. Met her long. I think I mentioned she's from England. And a few years ago, I was calling her from the house. I mean, 3 years back. She says, "Call me Janet." My father stuck me with that years ago because she thought it sounded more, upscale. And I said,
Yeah,
"Well, Jeanette, I've been calling you Jeanette so many, 2 decades. It's kind of hard for me to call you Janet. It seems very strange to call her Janet."
yeah,
Hmm. Her father was in Middle East businessman from UK. Left her some money, and she went up to South Carolina and bought her a little few acres on a mountaintop. Uh,
yeah,
Bought a little cabin there, little cabin there, not cabin, but small house, and built onto it, rented rooms, and has enjoyed it ever since. She's getting really, the years I got coming up on her now, and that's somebody I got to go visit when I get my car running. I'm gonna run up there and hopefully I can see her. She's got 3/4 of her liver failing,
oh
and
wow.
she has to be on a
That's not
special. I
good.
mean, she's gonna be okay. She just has to be on a strict diet. But anyway, good to see y'all this morning. Rare I get on in the morning.
Well, you've been
Gaza,
here a
hey,
couple times in the morning now.
good to see you, guy. Ryan Smith fishing. Good to see you.
I
Hope y'all
almost
have a.
wasn't go live. I was just gonna go back to bed, but that's where I'll be going eventually.
Yeah, I was looking for your this stream. I kept looking. I said, well, Tasha usually fills in. I kept looking. All of a sudden, I seen it pop up. I don't know
Yeah,
why I couldn't find it. Go ahead.
I just wasn't sure whether I was doing it this morning. So I had a rough night with baby.
Right. No, my daughter.
Stand up.
You know, my daughter watches my 9-year-old, 5-year-old, and now a third baby that's a few months old. And oh boy, that baby just cries. Jennifer has to go to bed, and she finally got her daughter to give her $100 a week to at least give her some money. And I talked to her, and hopefully I got her back on her bus job, because I told her, I said, you need insurance. You got bad health anyway. I said, get in there and get that insurance. She said, well, I don't have an air conditioned bus. I said, well, they'll give it to you down the road. Yeah, probably. I said, well, the winter's here. You don't worry about that. It'll happen. I said, things have a way of working out. And hopefully I know she went in there and she was on the bus, because she texted me and says, I'm here now. And I said, well, hope you enjoy, your job works out for you. It's less pay, 18 something an hour versus 22. But I says, hey, you're starting over. You quit after 6 years at another county here in Georgia. Actually, one of the largest school counties in the state of Georgia.
Wow.
Bus-wise, and kid-wise, a lot of schools in that county. I think it was Jackson County, Georgia. Yeah. Which is not far from me. Can you hear that dog bark?
No.
Okay, that's my noise gate. You can when I'm talking. You might hear him a little bit in the background.
I don't hear anything. I just hear you.
Oh, okay, good. That thing's working. And then I kind of turned down my treble and bass a little bit. I had it kind of wonky. If I ever touch this system, once I get it right, I can't exactly remember unless I take a screenshot of it, or not a screenshot, but a cell phone picture.
Yeah.
I end up trying to tweak it again. I hate that, having to go back and forth. I'm seriously considering selling this stuff. I'm going to probably ship it to UK would be out of the question, but I've got a $340, $50, I think it's $350, maybe more now, demo model of that solid state logic that Ryan mentioned that was so good. I've got that. I may sell, and I may sell the DBX 286S processor.
Yeah.
And that thing is going for $275 on Amazon right now. I paid only $232 or $235 for it. Now we're talking less than a year, a little over a year. Boom. Unreal how things are going up in price right now.
Yeah, don't buy any wood. Lumber prices are through the roof.
Yeah, and I want to build a tin roof on my back patio too. And now, man, Kai's wood's expensive.
Well, here, the one Amish guy that we go to, he does the tent. He does like all the bending of it and stuff like that all himself. He's got a machine that does it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why cheaper than going to, lumber place to buy a tin or tin company or whatever. Save a lot of money going through the Amish. You do that with lumber too. I mean, granted, they use pine, which is fine. You would just have to seal it with some, like, water seal or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's, I was going to originally, I need a roof too. It's a, what is it, architectural shingles, and my attic's been so hot, not enough ventilation over the years. It's caused me amber in the attic, which is pine stuff leaking out, and my roof has got little spots where you see white, the fibers where the heat apparently just melted it off in spots. And what's so crazy is my next door neighbor, he's got the cheap roof. I've been here, my roof was newer than his. His roof still looks good, but he's got one of those big round, electric round turbine things you put on your attic or on your roof. And I asked his daughter a few weeks ago, she said, I hear that thing. I said, well, how does it do? Do you feel like it's cooler in your house? And she says, yeah, it takes a lot of that heat right above you and makes your rooms feel a bit cooler. So I got to get that at least temporarily before I put the roof. But I wanted the tin roof. Make a long story short, I wanted to get a tin roof, and I wanted to run it out on the back porch, maybe some 2x6s, and just be able to grill out there, and heck, who knows, maybe even stream out there sometimes.
Yeah, you
Even
have
if I
to
have.
check. I'm pretty sure there's Amish out there.
Mm-hmm.
I would go check out and see if any of them do timber.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able
I'm
to
gonna do
save
it.
yourself a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do it myself, even though it's, you know what injury I got it. But I'm gonna try my. I work a few hours at a time, whatever I can do, and I'm not a carpenter, so I have to kind of study it. Maybe look at
Yeah.
pictures sometimes on the internet, but I can figure it out. I made a workbench here, man. It's so heavy and heavy duty that you can't budge it. I mean,
Oh
literally,
yeah.
no.
I
I
got it
could
real.
stand. I could
It's
stand on
more
this thing, Tasha, and jump on it.
yeah. It's
Sorry.
more sturdy to build them yourself for the simple fact, like if you go into Walmart or wherever and buy a desk, it's not even real wood. It's like all that press stuff. And then if
Mm-hmm.
they don't have the hole drilled right, um, then it's like cracking off and stuff like that. Okay, man,
Mm-hmm.
and I found out, or I looked it up, excuse me, that turkeys only lay an egg like twice a week, and that's it.
Can you scramble a turkey egg, Tasha, like a chicken egg?
Yeah,
Hmm.
you can eat turkey eggs, duck eggs, quail eggs, chicken eggs. Some
Interesting.
people eat a lot of different eggs.
Hmm. I've never had one. I thought about a duck egg one time. I wondered how it would be. I
Well, see, if
pondered
you
getting
raise them
chickens.
yourself, you know what's going in them. So,
Mm-hmm.
to me, when you raise them yourself, they taste a lot better
Mm-hmm.
than the store-bought ones.
Yeah, those store bought ones take quite a while, don't it, to get to the stores, too.
Yeah, well, see, when they
Mm-hmm.
do, when the way they do the chickens, they're in this huge barn,
Mm-hmm.
and then, it dumps in grain however often. And that's all they do is basically just gorge themselves on grain and lay eggs. Good morning, Bernie.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Bernie. Good morning, brother.
I've picked up at so many chicken processing plants, and
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you, they're not the place you want to be in the summertime.
Yeah, Georgia and Gainesville, Georgia used to be the chicken capital of the South. Here,
Yeah.
not that far from Lake Lanier or me, really. And I don't know how it is now, but it was back in the 80s and 90s. Everybody called it chicken capital. 70s too.
All right. Thanks, Mom. And Gaza, there's a bunch of people going around and um, basically using other people's channel names and their logo and trying to come in people's streams and show their man junk. Um,
I call them purrs, Tasha.
well, yeah, I know that's what they
Yeah,
are, but
yeah. I,
like the
mm,
person going around that's what everybody got mad at with Ryan before because somebody kept trying to come in with his name and his
mm-hmm,
exact logo
mm-hmm.
and was doing that stuff. So
I tell
that's
you.
why I always watch my basement.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I can't see you and I don't personally know you, because I'm not taking a chance of somebody coming up on the panel Granted, yes, the nightlives are a truck stop, but it's not a strip club.
Morning, squirrels. Good to see you, squirrels. Cloning people's names. Yep. I mean, you get your jollies and kicks and giggles off of going online and shocking people like that. You know, plus you're stealing identities. You're pretty nuts.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it like Ryan's name, his channel's not small. He's in a lot of the fishing community and stuff like that. So when people's copying everything exactly the same, and most of the time you can't find out who it is unless you're quick enough to ban them from studio.
Mm-hmm. I know on YouTube you can go in there, anybody can make a quick channel, and it's easy to do it. And,
yeah,
I've got a few channels I was working on. I don't know if I'll develop them, but I've got one. I think I mentioned it, Bullet Point, which is kind of ironic because I'm in that side, doing what I do here. And I got one called, and it's just kind of weird. You'll know what it probably is when I say it. It's called L Rust Bowl. And I got that from someone, the idea. He's no longer with us, but I said, L Rust Bowl. That is cool. I just made it up off the top of my head. I said, his name. I said, I got an idea. And I don't know if I want to make Bullet Point, even though it's a great name it's a great name for a reloading channel, Bullet Point. And, but I've been pondering on making it a commentary to talking not overly political, but just talking some 2A news and a few other things.
Good morning, Mark. How's it going?
Okay, Corner Clubhouse is Mark. Good to see you, yeah. Mark. Hope you're having a good morning. I'm trying to wake up. I don't think I probably need to do another cup of coffee, which I don't even drink coffee in the summer. My roommate here come here and he drinks coffee all summer. A few weeks ago, I started doing it. And as long as I don't go out in my hot car with no AC, I do okay. If I go outside in the hot weather right after drinking a cup, boy, I sweat. I break out in heat flash like.
Yeah, it's hard to find people through an IP address when they're literally like in the basement for seconds. That's why I leave my mouse arrow over there for that reason. If somebody comes in and doing that stuff, they can get banned.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you can see your IP address on this side, but you can't theirs.
Yep.
That I know of. Of course, I'm not tech savvy, so I have no idea how you'd even do that if you could see it.
Yeah, they're slick. They know if they get in a side chat, we could get to their their channel and do a report on them. But if they come straight back into the basement, that's another story.
Like good morning, Catherine. More difficult.
Morning, Catherine.
Well, see, like when I click the three dots by your name in the basement, because I have that authenticated with YouTube card on there, or you can authenticate through Facebook or whatever. Then it'll say that you're authenticated. But like I said, when they come in the basement, you basically got to be super quick with the mouse to be able to ban them from studio.
I'm going to do probably politics. There's so much 2A anyway on YouTube. I don't kind of want to do that. All I'll do is highlight bullet points or on El Rush Bowl, maybe mention the highlights of what I hear, not really sit there and talk. I don't want to talk 2A constantly. That's not going to be the show. And because they're already know guys that's on there doing that. And it's not the most, believe it or not, it's not the most popular thing to do is sit there and talk 2A. And when it comes to an audience, because there's got so many people doing it. A lot of people they read just like us, so the ones that read know about it, what's happening.
I could not do politics.
I've read it. I started following politics when Reagan got elected, and I used to get up every morning and read the Wall Street Journal in the office in a company I worked for, and I was more interested in world politics, from the presidency. I wasn't interested in governor, local politics, and still not that much until lately because we're about to lose. If you know what I mean, could lose this state. So that's all I'll say on that. But
yeah,
I don't want to go down the rabbit hole.
Okay, give me a second. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. Hope you guys and ladies, everyone's doing good this morning. Hope you have a good Labor Day. I think I'll do a little reloading, and I might even do a live stream. May work on. Been a while since I did any video editing. I might try to make up a little short beginning reloading series for beginners if anyone's interested. There's a lot of people out there in prepping, homesteading that you can get started in a lease system, for a couple $100 and make your own rounds and save sometimes 50%. It's a lot higher than it used to be, definitely. But you still save. Plus, typically the only people during these hard times, like we have now, guys, is typically reloaders. They're the ones that they shoot less. We shoot less during these hard times, but we're still able to keep reloading and having ammo where most people can't get ammo hardly anymore. Ammo is in stock now, though, granted. But actually, I actually seen some primers. You probably heard me mention it at local mom and pop here. Man, they were so high. I said, "Ain't no way I'm spending that kind of money." They got to get real with that stuff, with the prices.
Yeah.
Who all was with us that we ain't talked about? It may be lurking. Stephen Batten Blogs was with us earlier.
Yeah, Stephen's still here. He's at the good morning. He has a booth there.
Morning to you, Stephen. Bernie, Gaza.
I don't know. Lately, I just want to take a nap.
I go through little periods like that, kind of exhaustion, or just don't feel like having a motivation to do anything. Okay, guys, you'll have you too. Have a good weekend.
Well,
last holiday of the summer.
Yeah, the baby not feeling good, and with her condition, I don't want to do anything because I don't want to have to leave her alone for very long.
Yeah, it may be true, but yeah, I agree with you, Bernie. I don't even sometimes agree with them when there are certain things they say about 2A. I mean, like, oh, we got it so made. Everything's so positive. No, it's not. We're on the verge, even of losing our. A bill just moved through on that. On a ban. And one thing about a ban like that too in our community, our side, gun side, firearm side, just one simple. Every 2-year election I won't go deep in it, Tasha, but we can end up losing our stuff, So the rule of visiting Ireland, don't we? Because of the rule of Ireland, don't mention politics and religion. Yeah. Occasionally, even in my chats, I don't go down no 2A hole at all, but I will kind of say something about, hey, this here, I heard about this, or I read that, and then I kill it. That's it. I don't go any further on talking about it. Trying to wake up here. Let me go get another cup of coffee. I may drink at least a half a cup. And
Yeah, I'm done with coffee.
I probably need to. If I drink too much of it, it makes me nauseous sometimes.
No, it don't typically bother me. Can't
Mm-hmm.
say that it doesn't bother me, but it don't make me nauseous. I just after 2 cups at one time, in the morning, I
Mm-hmm.
can't do any more than that.
Right.
I can do it later in the day, like have some in the evening or whatever, but to just sit there and drink coffee, 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 I can't do it
Ooh,
anymore.
I can't either. I used to do the big cup I mentioned to you here a while back, but it was a huge cup. Never bothered me. Then I developed two bleeding ulcers, and I got okay on that. And to this day, I still can't drink a lot of coffee. It just messes me my whole morning up. Sometimes if I get nauseous, I don't feel like streaming. I don't feel like sitting here on the PC, and I end up laying around getting lazy, watching too much TV. That's not good because I end up losing, especially neck surgery coming up. I need to build up my core strength quite a bit and be able to deal with it.
Good
Almost
morning.
temp- I'm almost tempted to buy that frame this weekend at Mattress Firm. Problem is, when I order it, they probably don't. Well, they would have it in stock, maybe, hopefully, but even then, it probably 4 days, 5 days before I even get it. I put my air mattress at least up on it. At least feel like a bed or look feeling.
I mean,
Slept pretty good.
sometimes you can get it quicker going
Mm-hmm.
there, and if they have it in stock,
Mm-hmm.
or if you have somebody that had a truck that could go with you, so that way if they had them in stock, then you could just bring it home right then.
I may call some stores today. See, I mean, for a bed of this quality, $299 is a good price because I think even the place I go, Personal Comfort. I know Select Comfort. They want like $1,000, $1,200 for their bed frame. My gosh, that's high. That's why I won't buy it with these airbed companies. They just charge too much, and it's the same bed. I'm actually essentially buying the same bed locally that they build. So I never do upgrades on airbeds. I just say nope. I just take the simple. I'm buying the simplest, lowest model, less foam padding mattress I can buy. And I think they actually put it 2.5 inch padding on it, and my other one only had an inch with no foam, quilted, top like a mattress
Yeah,
cover, and that's it. Not quilted, but the stitching, with the whatever
I mean,
that
some
stuff
of
is
them
called inside.
are really tall.
Hmm. I
I
can't
guess
sleep on a pillow top, Tasha. Too much foam. It causes me to have back issues. Believe it or not, I did have a pillow top built years ago. We got a company here in Georgia called what is it? Original Mattress Factory. They actually build them here in Georgia, and I went to a store here years ago and ordered a queen size. It cost me $99, and I used it a few times. It felt good, but it got where my back seemed to hurt more. And I folded it in half and threw it in the floor and put it down for my chocolate lab. So he had $100 bed. I'm down. Barney says he's down to his large cup of coffee in the morning. I had a 32 ounce here. I've told you all about. At least Tasha, I've mentioned it. That got broke. Got it Dollar General. I like that cup. It was a huge one, and I broke it. And all I got left was this is a little bit bigger than most. It says a smile is a curve that sets everything straight. And that's kind of a little saying on it. Good morning, White Shoulders Farm, Stead. Hope y'all having a good one. Matter of fact, I just sitting there thinking this is the last weekend I can actually go to the pool. I can actually swim. And usually there's hardly no one there. I may go, I know what I do. I think I'll go Sunday and Monday, or at least Sunday. There's very few people there on Sunday. for the first few hours. I'll swim a little bit and come back home. That'll probably make me feel really good. I thought I was going to swim all summer long and walk the park. Well, it got so hot down here, I didn't think I could handle the pool heat, around the concrete. So I didn't go but one time. Yeah, if Shane's having internet, boy, I tell you, he's had a lot of it. Just like my daughter. I was surprised I was able to text you all on the your show here at my daughter's. Typically one day I was there, I was trying to even get, like Fox News to come up, and it wouldn't even. It just sat there and buffered. And it wouldn't even come up at her house. And she'd be better off with satellite than she would be at AT&T mess that they have there. Mother hen, I have an 18-inch gel memory foam cooling. That's what they said. This new bed didn't have no foam padding on. They told me it's got a cooling chamber, a cooling thing on it. But if I get it and it's too soft for me and too much padding, I'll send it back. I'll lose $200 because that's what they take shipping off. What's weird, I have to pay for shipping, and then I have to pay them $200 because they sent free shipping to return that thing. You believe that?
That's a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. I think it's stupid. I probably could legally cancel the order now, but then I don't have a bed, and I could buy my $250 bladder for this other bed I got. I'm tempted to do it. I ain't kidding you, because I like it. Even though it has no padding, it's just, boy, is it comfortable. It's nice. I enjoy it. I watched a little TV last night for a minute. Finally got relaxed down. And surprised I went to sleep because I took a nap, right before your show. Fell asleep, but I went to bed and slept okay.
Sorry, I took a nap on my corned beef was cooking in my pressure cooker. There's only one left. And she just got them yesterday.
Oh, wow, Bernie. Listen to this, Tasha. Crazy guy has threatened to fly his airplane into a Walmart in Tupelo, Mississippi. What an idiot. Somebody with mental health again. Everywhere you look, we got that problem. That's why I wish we would go at the problem in this country, not at the device.
Yeah.
It's nothing but mental health. Just you have to be loony to kill people, do stuff they're doing.
Well, that's the problem. People don't care anymore.
No.
They really don't.
They don't even value life, nothing, like you say. It's like they're desensitized to killing.
I'm not sure what they are, but taking innocent lives just because you're not happy with your own.
Yeah, they typically, if they don't get caught, they typically commit suicide too in the gun-free zone. So that's kind of what a mess.
What our world is coming to, and it doesn't matter whether you're here or 5,000 miles away. You have the same stuff everywhere.
Yeah, sure do.
My thing is, it's one thing to do whatever you want to your own body, but it's another thing, to want to do something to innocent people that you don't even know, that never ever did anything to you. Hey, backwoods boy.
I'm going to mute here for a second. I want to go to the front side of YouTube on your channel.
Well, that also has to do with when you're raised. I mean, I was raised to respect people, respect your elders, respect life. You know, that's what I don't understand. You know, no matter what you go through in life, there's always somebody who has it way worse. And there's probably someone who has it way worse than they have it. You know, so I look at life as a big poker game. Some of us are doubt, you know, seven cards that don't match nothing. Then some people have, you know, an ace high or royal flush that ain't got to, you know, really do anything in their life. They're just born into it, and mommy and daddy give them whatever they want. So they have no work ethic because everything's handed to them. But it's the ones that don't that are the ones that work harder and have better work ethic. You're muted, Elliot.
I worry about my family. Well, my great grandkids, they pretty much cater to on every little whim. I try to tell my daughter, I said, if you give a kid everything, pretty soon they might find one toy and they'll throw the other to the side and won't even care about it. They don't mean nothing to them. I said, they need to want, not get everything. That way they'll sit and have toys that they dream of, you know, and want and think about. Then they learn by wanting those toys, they'll learn to appreciate those toys. But they just flood them with everything you can imagine. And I don't believe in that. And it's strange how parents won't take the time to instill a little bit of that moral things in it you're talking about, like, son, don't take a life. Son, don't hate people. You know, it's like parents don't talk to their kids anymore. It's like they got kids and that's it.
Because they feel that it's the school's job to educate their kids in a certain way. But you know what?
Oh,
Schools are only going to teach them the basics. They don't, you know, there should be a class that teaches them life, like normal things that you might have to do, like simple plumbing or simple car repair, you know, changing the tire, changing your oil, doing this. I mean, some people I know don't even know how to change a tire at all.
Heck, some guys I've seen in their 20s, they don't even know what a battery looks like in a car or where the battery is.
You know, the way I look at it, I may not have had everything that I wanted growing up, but I always had everything I needed. You know, there's a big difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my family didn't shower me with a million gifts at Christmas or birthday. I had only very few birthday, presents. Sometimes just cake, and ice cream and stuff. And Christmas, I didn't get a ton of stuff. And there's a lot of things I wanted. I just sat around and would say, oh, I wish I had that. But I learned to appreciate my stuff. Even now, my stereo stuff and my speakers, they're immaculate after over a decade. I can take care of everything. Skipper's joined us. Numis. I still forget how to.
Numis Maniac.
Okay, that's what I was thinking it was.
Call him Skipper. Because if he comes up, that's the name that he puts up, a Skipper.
Well, I remember him. He come in on the stream with us one day,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I recall him. Skipper. Bernie said that's why it's important to go camping, just play real games, and yeah, it is. Yeah, down to earth stuff. Long while back, this is a quick story. My granddaughter was raised on a PC. Both of them were 2 hours at a time, all day, 7 days a week. They never really had many friends, didn't really socialize, and even now their communication skills are not good. Okay. Fast forward, I got my great grandson. I took him camping once, and I talked to him. Like we went to his baseball practice the other day. I took him. I said, I turned the heat. Actually, it's the first sporting event I've ever been to with a kid in my entire life. And I sat and watched him. And I told his mother, which is my granddaughter, says, well, we're going to go camping. And Jennifer was going to go, which is my daughter. I was going to go. And I said, great, we can get away from electronics. We can sit there and fish. We can cook out. We can talk. And my granddaughter says, no, we're taking our tablets, our phones, and the kids are going to watch get on the tablets. They love to surf for an hour or two before bed while they're in bed. I said, we're going there to get away from that stuff, Deanna. We're not going there to bring everything that you get, they're doing every day. They already do tablets 7 days a week. I said, we're doing it to get them away from that. And she couldn't figure it out. Told me, says, well, my kids are going to know electronics. And I said, well, just because they miss a doggone weekend camping don't mean they're not going to learn about electronics. Think about that, what she said. But she was in her 20s, so I kind of understood her. I hate to say it. I was pretty ignorant, too, about a lot of things, dumb when I was young. I didn't know everything. But I'm trying to get him away from some of that stuff. He come to me the other day. Now he's watching goofy stuff on YouTube. I mean, stuff that guys are doing, on these little shorts, that we watch. They're doing goofy stuff. And when I look at it, and I told him the other day when I was there, I said, Caden, I said, what you're watching is not funny. It's just pure stupidity. People on there doing a video acting dumb so they can get a view. I said, it is not funny. There's nothing funny about it.
But it happens. That's what's funny, like when you were growing up or when I was growing up. If we did some of that stuff, we'd got our butt beat till we couldn't sit on it and have to stay in a room or, whatever.
Oh, he was bouncing around the living room, copying YouTube the other day. And I said, that stuff's not funny. You may think it is. I said, but you got a lot of foolish people on YouTube here. I said, you don't want to copy them, Kate, and do that and act like that. He went to the game and the coach was talking to him. He was back there in the back. Instead of sitting there listening, he was sitting there doing that same thing that he showed me on YouTube the other day. And I said, that was not cool, Caden. When he talks to you, you stand there and you listen to him, your coach. Don't start dancing around, acting stupid.
Yeah.
So I'll let him know. And he does listen to me because he knows I'm a guy.
Yeah.
My granddaughter.
1.5 hours, so about another 2 minutes. Just
okay.
starting to get really super nauseous.
All right. You gonna shut down?
Yeah, I'll be live tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna rest for the rest of the day, or at least chill inside and outside.
Yeah, that's true, Nemus Maniac. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Good being on with you all this morning.
Well, I appreciate you coming up.
Well, thank you. I enjoy it. Dropping in.
That definitely makes it a lot easier on me.
It's when I see you like that, it's hard on me. I've been doing streaming quite a while. Sometimes I feel kind of strange up there by myself, and I'll see you up there, and I go, oh, I'm gonna jump in there. It's just.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Oh, no problem. It's not the most fun is to be by yourself talking.
Yeah. That's why I'm like behind my avatar and then not behind my avatar. And
yeah, I noticed that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, occasionally I'll do the same thing. I'll kick the avatar in and start yakking.
Guys, I will catch you guys tonight. I'm gonna go lay down for a while and then probably go fiddle around outside or something.
All right, take care. Have a good day, Tasha. See you all on the side chat. Enjoyed you guys being with you. Gals, too. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. I'll catch you later.
All right, later.
All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Hope everybody has a great day, and God bless. So she passed away. So now we only have 3.